Afternoon and evening, it's me, Marla Goldberg. If you don't know who I am, I'm a doctor of metaphysical healing. I am an intuitive, best-selling author, public speaker, teacher. In addition, I'm the creator and host of Guided Spirit Conversations podcast. And if you haven't heard of Guided Spirit Conversations podcast, well, let me tell you about it. I created this podcast with you in mind. I wanted to bring to you some of the most incredible metaphysicians, intuitives, mediums, spiritual thought leaders from across the globe because I wanted to be able to introduce you to these amazing beings that you might not otherwise have heard about and talk about different modalities, ways to heal, their stories, letting you know that you're not alone in your story. And so it goes live every Thursday. Today's Thursday at 12 noon Eastern Time. And as always, I am going to bring on a phenomenal guest. Now, you can watch this live on my YouTube channel of the same name, Guided Spirit Conversations, or my Facebook page, Guided Spirit Conversations, LinkedIn, Instagram, Twitter, and my other Facebook groups. And I'm really excited about today's guest. By the way, it's an interactive show. If you're able to watch live, this is interactive. You're able to type questions to myself and or the guest, and we would be happy to answer them for you. If you're unable to watch the live version, no worries. We will be uploading both the audio and visual, the audio to your favorite listening platforms. And of course, the audio will be on my website, my YouTube page, and my Facebook page. Um, you can email questions to guidedspiritconversations2@gmail.com. This way, my assistant Bridget will get the questions to me and to my guest, which today is Brandon Wainwright. I know I was getting to the guest. Anyway, Brandon, who I met at Delphi, is got an incredible story. You know, he was this hardcore cop from Los Angeles. Um, he was a skeptic. He didn't believe in anything metaphysical or any of these things until his little Chihuahua, Tyson, passed away. And once Tyson passed away, Tyson started communicating with him from the other side, which left Brandon in this conundrum because it was way outside of his wheelhouse. It was way outside of the box. And so he started searching for people who could help him. And I don't want to give away the whole story, but needless to say, he opened up to Tyson's gifts, to his messages, and wrote a book, became a healer, and now has a podcast, all due to Tyson and his communicating. So please join me today at 12 noon Eastern Time as Brandon Wainwright and I speak about Tyson's gift or gifts and his whole process and now where he's at from where he was. Again, this shows you that anything is possible, right? You're never stuck in a situation. So I welcome you to join us at 12 noon Eastern Time. Also, if you're in the Charlotte area, I'm so excited to share that I will be at Alara Day Spa this Saturday from 10 to 11:30 teaching a class on how to raise your vibration to make manifesting easier. It's a fun, interactive class. It does not cost a lot of money. And I promise you, when you walk out of the class, you are going to feel like you're walking on clouds. You're going to be so joyful and happy. I can't imagine not being joyful and happy after this class. I can't give you much more information than that because I don't want to ruin the element of surprise of what's in the content. So please join me if you're in the Charlotte area at Alara Spa. You can make your reservation through Alara Spa and join us. The address is 155 Joe V. Knox Avenue in Mooresville, Illinois, Mooresville, North Carolina. And again, it's from 10 to 11:30. As I leave you, I send out to each and every one of you love, blessings, and gratitude. Know how grateful I am that you're in my life in whatever capacity you're in it. For not only are you my student, you are my teacher. Not only am I a teacher, I am a student. And if you haven't heard these words today, let me say them to you. I love you. You are loved. And if you've heard them, I'm just saying it again, giving you another level of, not level, layer of love. My brain sometimes works so much faster than my mouth, so I apologize that I'm sending you love. Not only are your friends and family sending you love, not only am I sending you love, but guess what? You've got so many beings on the other side of the veil who are your cheerleaders, who want to help you. Here's the ticket, ticket number one. They don't have free will. You have to ask for what you need, want, and desire, and then allow for them to start working on your behalf. And also, here's ticket two. You need to be open. It's not a linear receiving. You may not be able to, it's not from like point A to B. Sometimes it's very esoteric. Sometimes it's subtle. Sometimes it's like a slap in the face or a cold bucket of water in the face. It's shocking. It could be done overhearing a conversation, listening to a song, watching something on TV, watching a movie, a quote that comes down. A book opens to a passage. This is the way they communicate with you. So I invite you to participate um, with your beings on the other side. Okay, I'm going to be back at 11:15 Eastern Time to remind you once again to tune into Guided Spirit Conversations. Also, if you want to know more about me, and what I do and how I can work with you, please check out my website at Marla Goldberg. As you can see behind me, Goldberg has 2Rs.com, and learn about the many ways I can work with you. I do offer a complimentary 20-minute consultation, so I invite you to please tune in and write to me. And the easiest way is to write directly at marla@mghealer.com to set your appointment. We can talk about where you are and your needs and see about what best suits your journey. Okay, well, I will see you in a little bit. Sending you love. Take care.